The worst thing you can do to black people in Andromeda is totally embarrass their sitting leadership. The sitting leadership that they have right now, you shame them so bad that black people can't even walk around with their heads up. But if black people know better, you have to know that that leadership was appointed for you. You did not get to choose it, nor did you build it, nor did you groom it. Because if you did, they would have shot it. They would have shot it and killed it. Nothing, and I mean nothing, that works for Andromeda is going to be black and affiliated. Unless it's way, way lighter than me. It's there for your good. It's there for your good. It is something that is already controlled. It's already been captured. It's something that they can do something with. Something they can turn on and off. Something they can kill, employ, manipulate, or amplify. They can put energies onto it and take that energy away. The biggest attack that Andromeda faces is the separation between the races, the disparaging feelings of the African American race, of putting them even lower than what they are and what we're feeling right now. All right. And then encouraging other races to go along with wiping us out. That's the same thing happened in Germany. Germany did a smear campaign on the Jews, and the Germans went along with it. Yes, they did. Don't get it fucked up. Germans were fucking up blacks in Africa as well. They were. So don't think that it was just the Jews getting touched. Arabs are the same way. Arabs will jump on the white bandwagon and wipe out the blacks. They will. When I say the white bandwagon, I ain't talking about people who don't have money. I ain't talking about people who are employed every day. It's the superior, super rich. Like I said, the ones that look like motherfucking vampires. And this is the thing. This is what you do. You get everybody to join you in your fight, your crusade, your inquisition, your crusade. You know what I'm saying? And once they join you in your crusade, you wipe out the strongest, most powerful enemy you can wipe out. The one that can bounce back after slavery, after genocide, after all these attacks. You wipe that one out first. Then once you wipe that one out, you wipe out the small armies that assisted you in the wipeout. You know, like the Spanish-speaking community. And then once you wipe them out, you wipe out those who socially, financially know all your secrets and have helped you plan this demise since the beginning of time. Your Arabs. Then once you wipe your Arabs out and you got all the fuel and the resources and all the land and your superior military, then from there, you can start getting rid of the ones that you have fear in now, like other whites with power like Russia and the Chinese, who could easily wipe our asses out if they wanted to, if they needed to, but they wouldn't have anybody else to buy product from them. So wiping us out helps them fail. But then again, when blacks are gone, white America ain't gonna buy shit from China like talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all about everybody picking on the big guy in the room. Get rid of the big guy first, wipe out the medium guy, then the small guy, and then only one guy remains. And he or she, what's left is gonna be lonely any fucking way. They just don't see it. You think the disease and vaccination shits are bad now? Wait till you start getting rid of heavily melanated people. Melanated people keep a balance on this planet. You ever notice that every time you fuck with black people, storms come up? I'm just simply saying. Superstorms come out of nowhere every time a child is shot, whether it be by a black hand or white hand. Every time. All you gotta do is look in the calendar and then look at the homicides. It's a weird coincidence. It's a weird marriage of fate. But yeah, the biggest attack that can happen to black folks is the attack on our sitting leadership. And once that leadership is defamed, demoralized, and embarrassed, and probably didn't know it was coming, because you know a lot of black folks that join that side of the fence, they always think they better than us. Until a motherfucker put their ass on the flaming broil grilled as well. But I hope I'm making sense to you guys. I try to get on here as fast as I can, quick as I can, get my little 15, 20 minutes in and let you know what's popping. And you have a choice to make, because what this really affects is our children. Yes. There are cell phones now. There are people recording. There's social media. There's people capturing shit on video. It's not going to go the way you think it is. You have white folks right now grabbing guns, shooting other white people because they hate being white. Because they're looking at history. Nothing ever tells you what drives those people nuts. Why they go insane. Why they go on a shooting spree. Why you have so many white men across the country killing other whites. You would think that a common white man with guns would be killing blacks. But no, he's going up in areas, killing thousands and hundreds of whites. And why are they not showing you that shit on the news? Why are they not telling you that there's so many white people dying of cancer? But because they're not pure white, it doesn't matter. They got other white in them other than the pure white that they're looking for. Why is it that so many doctors are paid money to tell African-American women or melanated women that they have an ovarian cyst and it might have to be better if they get a hysterectomy? Why are they paying doctors $5 million for every uterus they remove? You better ask. You better find out. $5 million for every uterus they remove. A uterus is worth $5 million? $5 million in credits to a doctor? Come on, man. Think about that shit. Why is that so important? To have a woman get 50 grand. You know, they give the doctor 50 grand for performing abortions on melanated people. Yes, they do. And the doctors don't know it. They don't know why they're getting the credit. You know, the Cancer Society will tell them, we'd much rather have that woman live without the capability to birth a child than for her to die from ovarian cancer. And the doctor takes it as like, oh man, I should do that. I need to make sure that these sisters out here are not dying from ovarian cysts. And that's why they putting all this pink on the basketball, football, and baseball players and telling you about breast cancer. So that women will believe that cancer is so evident in their body. But women, it's because of the food you eat. Stop eating toxic food. Eat natural. This man is bringing you back tests that say, hey, you have some numbers that look strange. And it could possibly be. Possibly. He's never giving you anything definite. And now you got to make a decision on what a professional who has 6 to 8 years of school are giving you possible. Possible. Not definite. Now, some people are getting this shit removed. They're getting it removed. But you really need to think about it. Especially when you got no fucking kids. Oh, I don't think it's a possibility that you'll be able to have a healthy childbirth based on these stats and these records and these tests. Please wake up. I'm not laughing. It's just, it's painfully, to keep your objective, keep your mind going, you have to just, you got to blow it out, man. You got to blow it out. When you know that there's a setup coming and they plan it, man. When you plan something for 20, 30 years, you want it to be perfect when the time comes. You don't want to rush it. You know what I'm saying? You're so close to victory. See, a lot of us, we rush things. So they've been planning this shit for years, man. Each and every year, there's a new staff of people that plan it. New staff of people that plan it. Like I said, they're killing all the dark people around the planet. Every dark leadership that has a sitting army, has millions of dollars in gold, they're deploying our militaries to go kill these people. To wipe them off the face of the earth, to wipe them off the fucking planet. And say that they're terrorists, they had something to do with 9/11. They had shit to do with 9/11. But don't worry. When these MiG-29s and these MiG-Fox bats start flying all over our skies, and it's going to take forever for our pilots to scramble. Just like they scrambled for 9/11. Because the first thing they will hit is the airstrips and projects. Airport, airstrips, and projects. Now you're left on the ground with your fucking SUV and your expensive-ass car that is not missile-proof. All these tunnels that we have, all these long, large roadways, 5 o'clock traffic. Can you imagine if a chain of explosion happened in 5 o'clock traffic in certain parts of the city where the undesirables live, between the East Coast, the West Coast, and all these large cities? Places where there's a lot of Hispanics and Mexicans. I know. Yeah, I'm crazy. Talking a lot of dumb shit. Let me tell you something, Holmes. I'm the most sensitive, lucrative, and most positive, and the most truthful motherfucker you're going to ever find on YouTube. Like I said, man, once I get to 200 videos, I'm going to quit. Fuck it. Shit ain't fun no more. Once they end and ruin black relationships, that's the goal. That's why all this homosexuality is out there. This is why homosexuality is pushed so hard. They don't care how many white people fall for it. The main thing that they want, that's why gay is the new black. Well, if all things gay had to be, why would it be only the 12% population with the most murders? Gay is the new black? Because they want to make sure that black men and black women are not together. Because if black women and black men are together, then the children, the next generation of the future, are more stable. Are more stable. So you add a scenario that makes no fucking sense. You add gay is the new black, homosexuality throughout the hood. right? And you devise it by the views of what people feel, good things, bad things, and what normacy is. And then they use the media to multiply the effect by hundreds, thousands over square lands to every household, and change the perception of what people believe human beings are. Not just African Americans, but human beings. And then you subtract the solutions of how they're going to get things done. You take away their options, their ability to breathe, their ability to communicate, their ability to be employed, their ability to go forward. Well, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Regardless of what job you have to get, just get a job. Support that one woman that you have. You have a child with that woman, get along with that woman. And some people just ain't made it along. That's fine. That's fine. Come to an agreement with that woman. Come to an agreement with her. For the sake of the child, man, it's not about you and that woman no more. It's about that child. It is about that child. Think about the employment capability of our children right now between the ages of 6 and 17. Are you impressed with their math skills? Are you impressed with their reading skills? Are you impressed with their ability to speak to others fluently, clearly, concisely, to eloquate well? Are you impressed with their abilities in sports and athletics? Think about what's going on with our children. They suck at fucking sports. All they know is music. Their body is imposed by the clothes that they wear. You know, everything that they are is an outer shell of when they buy their own self-esteem. They don't even know what a relationship is. None of them want to get married. The girls don't want to get pregnant. And it's because everything that they're watching on television. Black girls and Hispanic and Latino girls are automatically born with low self-esteem, especially black girls, because they got to deal with fucking doll babies that are white. Their hair ain't right. Their skin ain't right. Everybody's twerking. They have low self-esteem. Most of the reason why these girls are shaking their ass, showing their ass, and twerking, because they don't know how else to get any attention from a man, because any attention is better than no attention. And you brothers are out here just running up in them. You run up in the black girls, the Hispanic girls, the white girls. You're making us a household name of shame. And it makes it easy for these white men who ain't getting no white woman or Hispanic, or much less the black woman, to want to shoot and kill you. You ever thought about that? You have the capability to get any woman on the planet to marry you, to have sex with you, to have your baby, and you throw her ass in the gutter because you want to see how many other women you can get. And then you wonder why you walking around showing your ass literally with your pants sagging. Think about that. You just like a goddamn woman. Hey, if the shoe fits, man, tie it up real tight and keep walking it. But think about how easy it is for the other races who don't have a wife, who don't have a relationship, who are probably sterile, can't have any kids, you having millions of kids, for them to take out a gun and just slay your fucking ass in the street. Think about that. It is very simple to a people who have pain in their life, suffering in life, behind on their mortgage, credit card debt. And they got to go downtown into the hood, into the projects, and here's some black chick with pink hair, purple highlights, eyelashes, wearing colors and tattoos on her neck and face, talking about fuck the bitch ass cop and arrest this nigga. Of course this dude's gonna punch in the face. It doesn't have anything with him doing being racist. He or she is fucking tired of us. Tired of you. Hey man, it is what it is. Either you get it or you fucking don't get it. Peace.